Hey, what's up, football fans? What's going on? It's week one in the books, and boy. Anyway, I got a few things to say. Yeah, I'm rocking the Jordan Love jersey. I'll get to that in a moment. The reason why I got his particular jersey on. But, man, I was glued to the TV. I don't have regular cable, but I do have the red zone. I had friends calling me after 2 o'clock here, local time. Oh, what's going on with you? I ain't heard from you. I was just glued. Football is amazing. It is the best spectator sport in America, people. I don't know what the exact percentages are. But I'm sure a lot of people pay attention to football for extended reasons. They have someone that plays, their husband, wife likes it, a cheerleader. Excuse me. But we all love football, it seems. So, watching Colin Cowherd here, that dude got access to the Fox. And he was going over the top teams. And as he was going over, he got to team number one. I was just watching. And it's it's just after 1 week, okay? And his number one team was the Green Bay Packers for the way they run the organization, the way they played, and all that. The players, the way they draft. They haven't seemed to miss on a quarterback in quite a while, which brings me to my man Jordan Love. I was rocking Jordan Love praises when he started, when he took over for Aaron Rodgers. So 3 years here at the Black Quarterback Forum, BQF, BlackQBsInEffect.com website. That's how I used to come on. Black Quarterback Forum is what I talk about, the black quarterbacks in the NFL. And BlackQBsInEffect.com is the website where I keep track of everything. So I finally figured out what my role is. I am definitely somewhere in between a fan and an analyst because I love the game and I love watching. And I will continue to say the one team, the one black quarterback that I want to see win a Super Bowl next is Lamar Jackson. But I love some Jordan Love, which I've hyped since he's been in the league. And I just hope he shows consistency this year and their team is a formidable foe. You know what I'm saying? Someone that you got to go in ready for. So that's what I'm excited about. I'm going to go back and get some of my original videos and replay where I was talking about my man from day one. I ain't have to be. And there was a lot of people. I can't remember the names and channels I watched. I had regular TV 3 years ago. I ain't got regular TV now. Jordan Love, he's not going to be making it in the league. He's not good enough. I don't. Trust me. There was people out there saying that. So, anyway, what I do. Look, I look at football. I'm 61 years old. Been football fan since 10 years old, 50 years. Hardcore fan of one team. Okay, that's what the average fan is of their team. They don't really know football. They just know how their team plays, i.e. Buffalo. Just ask the Baltimore fans about Buffalo. They'll tell you how they play. That's one of the best non-black quarterbacks out there. My man Josh. Just don't keep giving the ball back to him. No. 6'5", he's a beast. But anyway, what I do is talk about the playing performance of black quarterbacks. That's what I've been doing for 3 years. That's what I love. Oh, I ain't got my book in front of me. It's in my book bag. I take it to work. My man, I forget his name. He wrote it. But, once again, I just need to get past the fact. I don't know if they made a thing of it on the national shows a week ago that's starting this year. Technically, they say 16. Half the league, I count Tua, who had a horrible game. I'm going to go over stats here in a moment. Yeah, horrible game. That's black. So, anyway, I'm just somebody in the middle. I know football, have been watching it for a long time. I just focus on the playing performance of black quarterbacks, even if they lose. Like my man Lamar Jackson, he had one the highest quarterback ratings this past weekend. I believe the highest. I ain't look at all the white guys. There might have been someone higher than him. His was 144%. So when you look at the stats now, they have the QBR, which I broke that down. I broke that down, which is amazingly, incredibly, I'm not going to say stupid, but the things they look at. And then the rating, which always tends to give the higher number. So I'll just, as an example, I don't mean to mess with my man, but Tua, I don't know what went on with that team. On the red zone, you don't get the whole game. And and I haven't read anything about him. But he had a QBR of 2.7. and a rating of 51.7. So it's crazy. I didn't write everybody's QBR down because I like the higher number of the rating. But anyway, so I'm somewhere between a fan, hardcore fan, and an analyst because I love, certain teams, certain players. And, if you're a true analyst, some of them will tell you who their favorite team is, but they just kind of want to stay in the middle. So that's me. But when it comes to black quarterbacks, I talk about their playing performance. That's what I do. Okay? So, and I include Tua as black. So with 17 black quarterbacks, we had only 5 that actually won their game. We had 12. Let me just run through the 12 that lost. It's Dak Prescott, Patrick Mahomes, Michael Penix Jr., Tua Tagovailoa, Spencer Rattler, Justin Fields, Russell Wilson, Bryce Young, Cam Ward, C.J. Stroud, and yes, Lamar Jackson and Caleb Williams. All lost. Can you believe it? Oh my goodness. Lamar, okay. Sometimes your quarterback plays superb and it ain't his fault. He didn't play defense, he didn't fumble that ball. But Lamar had outstanding numbers. I mean, he was 14 for 19, good efficiency, 209 yards, and he had 11. His passing percentage yardage was 11, which is a first down. He was sacked 2 times for 15 yards. He had 2 touchdowns, 0 INTs. And I didn't get his rushing yards. That's something I've been meaning that I do as well, too. And I'm sure they were decent. I was just looking at their quarterback numbers. Just trying to figure out who I am and what I do. I love playing my black quarterbacks, people. That's what I do. You know what I'm saying? I got 20-something jerseys. I'm trying to get all 32 teams of a black quarterback. And I think I got them all. I just got to buy them. I ain't got money like that. But anyway, so, and he lost. But it wasn't his fault. I mean, per se. Someone like, this is another loser of the weekend. Bryce Young, Tua's numbers, horrible. And I'll say it, Bryce Young shouldn't be playing quarterback at the NFL level. And they want to be nice to him and all that. That man going to lose his job in Carolina, okay? I saw more articles, though, about Russell Wilson. He needs to be benched. They kept saying, they would show a picture of Russell. Today is just Wednesday. Quarterback changes need to happen in New York or something. He didn't have a picture of Russell Wilson. I'm like, damn, that's cold-blooded. But, okay, let's get to the winning quarterbacks. Because the losers, man, out of 17, we had 12. On my website, I have enough space to do the top performances. That's what I try to do if it's more than 6. Sometimes I got fan favorites, you know what I'm saying? But, all right, the 6 that won their game going all the way almost a week ago, Jalen Hurts, it's 19 for 23, 152 yards, 6.6 average, no touchdowns, no INTs. He was sacked 1 time for -8 yards. The rating was 94.2. Not 100, but up there. I see some of these ratings. I highlighted the top 3 here. They're just off the charts. My man Geno. I can't wait to get that Raider jersey with Geno. He was 24 for 34. Geno be slinging. He had 362 yards. I looked at the QB stats. Josh Allen, I believe, had more than him. And he was 10.6, 1 touch, 1 INT. Geno still good for that INT. He was sacked 4 times for -29 yards, a 102.8 rating. Kyler Murray, he's in that same, he's much better than my man Bryce Young. But Kyler too short as well, man. I've been saying that. You can go back and look at the statistics in the Super Bowl of quarterbacks that have won it and their height. And other than Wilson, Russell, and Drew Brees, they ain't been none shorter. So, I mean, and he duped the Cardinals 3 years ago for that major contract. There's a website called OTC I forget what the exact OTC means, but it shows you the contracts that every player has. And I focus on the quarterbacks. Dak Prescott's a $60 million man. I mean, loser a week ago. I personally don't think that the Cowboys ever get to the Super Bowl with Dak and the team and the owner. But what it does is set the agenda for somebody to be paid 61, 62, and who is that guy going to be to break the $100 million? I might not be alive, but you going to be paying somebody to sling a ball around for nothing. no Super Bowls. Anyway, okay. Kyler Murray, 21 for 29, 163 yards, 5.6 average as far as pass. 2 touches, 0 INTs. He was sacked 5 times for minus 33 yards. Oh, he had a 108 quarterback rating. But it's the Cardinals and they played the Saints, and they paid Spencer Rattler. Can't beat the Saints. It was black on black crime. That was one of my 3 games of black on black crime. And here's my man, J Love, people. He didn't throw it a lot. 16 for 22, less than 200 yards, 188. He only 6.5 passing average as far as the pass. 2 touches, no INTs, 0 sacks. His quarterback rating was 128.6. And the last winner of the day was Jaden Daniels. 19 for 30, 231 yards, 7.8. Average, 1 touch, no INTs. Sacked 3 times for minus 21 yards and 98.3 quarterback rating. So, we got some great black quarterbacks right now. In the league, they ain't going to talk about it. I got to bring my book in on my next video. I'm off to work after this. Yeah, I have to work a regular job, and I ain't trying to make money off these videos. If you like it, you like it. But what I find with football fans is they stuck on their favorite team. They don't want to hear shit about another team. And I don't care how good that black quarterback is. Hey, I don't tell you. I can't help you. All I do is I talk about the playing performance of the black quarterback in the NFL, people. That's what I do. And we have made major grounds, okay? For the last 2 Super Bowls, it's been black on black crime, I believe. Right? I gotta go back. No, they wasn't back to back. But, because Patrick beat somebody else. I'm getting old. I don't, know all the football stats and study every damn thing. But I should know that the last 2 Super Bowls. But anyway, Jalen Hurts and Patrick Mahomes. So I just like talking about the playing performance, because when I was a kid, trust me, there was no black quarterbacks, and now I guess my point is they've assimilated into the league and they act like it's nothing, like this has always been the case. And I'll keep talking about that. It hasn't always been the case. Okay, so if you're old as I am, like I said, I'm 61. That's right. Try to stay young, but I keep young friends. Who younger than me. I'm talking about half my age who have no idea what was going on 30 years, 60 years ago. Or even 30 years ago, 31, 30. So, unless they are well read, you can dupe them. No, I'm just kidding. But you want them to know the truth, people. And black quarterbacks have arisen. That's why my website, The Rise of the Black Quarterback, we here now. And I will continue to make this point. I don't know what point they make on national TV. I don't have no channels anymore. TV's free. I go out there and catch what I can. But I do got the NFL red zone. My point here is the black QB is essential to the game, and they just have not made a point of it. Like I said, I don't know, but I'll check with some friends. But anyway, good luck to your favorite team and your favorite quarterback. I'll be talking about all the black quarterbacks here. And I rarely went over the losing quarterback stats. I did go over all the winning quarterback. My mind is just blown. I got it written down here on this piece. 12. I mean, 12. My goodness. That's half the league. That's half the league. With the other 5. Oh my goodness. So, BQF Black Quarterback Forum. If you just want to, chat it up or hear me talk about the playing performance of black quarterback, I'm your guy. But otherwise, if you're looking for that overall performance and the team and how the team did and where the team is, I ain't got time for all that. I'm just looking. Sometimes the best performance don't win the game, but and sometimes it is what it is. Like Bryce Young, his quarterback rating was 49. I didn't do his QBR. His QBR had to be really low, less than 5. Because what was Tua's? Tua's was 51.7 the rating, and he had the QBR 2.7. So Bryce Young had to have a QBR of 2.6. Anyway, Russell Wilson rating 59.3. So I wrote all this down. Justin Fields had a decent game in the Jets. They just lost that game. He had a 119.1 quarterback rating. He was decent. Justin was decent. He was 16 for 22, 218, 9.9 on the average, and 1 touch, no INTs. Just sacked 1 time for -6 yards. So, I said sometimes your quarterback can play well, and this is a perfect case. It was nothing he did wrong. Maybe missed some throws, but their defense and other aspects of the game cost them the game. So your quarterback can play well. Michael Penix Jr. had a decent day. As he's one of my favorite young guys. So he was 27 for 42, is it? Wow. Okay, he missed on quite a few. 298. But he had 7.1 average, 1 touch, no INTs, sacked 1 time for -9 yards, and 93.2. So, like I said, I love just talking about the black quarterback, people. So that should be obvious. And if you watch my videos or watch my channel, so I finally figured out who I am and what my role is. Like I said, somewhere between the fan and that pure analyst, because I love football and I love talking about the black guy. And that's it. I'll be back next week, people. Enjoy tomorrow's game Thursday and the rest of the weekend. Take care.